Hello YouTubers out there, this is Jerry Saravia at the movies. So this is going to be a brief video. YouTube sent me an email telling me about my 2022 snapshot of all the videos and basic content that I did for 2022. So I thought I would just mention it. I had 47,000 total views for the whole year. Doesn't sound like a whole lot, but again, this is a channel with limited appeal, and I'm still not quite there yet. I did get 79 new subscribers this year. 91,000 minutes were watched out of all of my channels. 561 total likes. May was the 1 month with the most views. There are 3 that are the most viewed videos that I did of all time that were watched, I guess, quite a bit this year as well. One of them is Nixon being pressed to run for president. This was a clip that I shared quite a few years back. I just shared it because I thought it was interesting. Richard Nixon, played by Anthony Hopkins from the film Nixon, directed by Oliver Stone. And he's talking about how he doesn't want to run, that he thinks John F. Kennedy is definitely going to clinch, the next election. So there's no way he could win against Kennedy, that scene, and there's Larry Hagman and so on. That video this is quite a few years back. I don't know which year. I'd have to double check on my email notifications, but on Twitter, Oliver Stone shared this particular video. I don't think he did on Facebook, but he did on Twitter. That's what really bumped up the views, so it was interesting. The other one is from one of my Legends of Hollywood series, and it was a clip that I decided to isolate, and it was Bruce and Linda Lee, The Look of Love in Pictures. And it's just a couple of pictures of them with music. I forget which song. I guess I used the song The Look of Love. And that got a tremendous amount of views, and people are still commenting on that one. So it's interesting. And now the other one is one I did many, many years back. This is something I edited and put together. It's called Casino, Martin Scorsese's Casino, but these are the funny censored clips, Bravo style, meaning the TV channel Bravo. And when they aired Casino, they obviously, when you look at that movie, there's really not much you could really show on television without editing just about and censoring almost everything in it to some degree. So all the F words are, other words are substituted. You foul up all the time as opposed to what, and things like that. That video became tremendously popular because I was making a point about how there were certain slurs that weren't allowed to be used, particularly against gays, and but the N-word was allowed to stay there. So I thought that was interesting, and that's kind of why I did this video. So it's also a very funny video because that movie, if you ever watch the censored version or if you've ever seen it, I don't even know if they would even run it today. You're better off just seeing the unedited version, but for laughs, check out this video. I'll try to share it on my thing along with one of these other 2. Anyway, so those were the 3 most popular videos this year. Now, then there's something called You Reached Final Boss Status. So I had 115 total live stream minutes. I don't remember doing anything live stream, but apparently my most watched live stream was Glasses, a Harold Lloyd feature, which I did earlier this year. I think in September. What was it? Yeah, September 29th. I don't know, can it be seen here? Yeah, you can sort of see the poster there which I did for Glasses, a Harold Lloyd feature. All about Harold Lloyd. It's one of the legends of Hollywood. So that was my most watched live stream. I don't know why it says live stream. I didn't live stream it, but okay. I did premiere it. I had like a premiere date just to get people to go see, to see it, and So, yes, 561 total likes, 91,000 total minutes watched on this channel. So there it is. So thank you to all of you out there who have subscribed to my channel, who maybe shared some of my videos. I really appreciate it. Um, More to come next year for sure. I'm trying to do it more often than I have been doing prior to the last 3 months. Things to look for next year. I will discuss. I was doing this whole thing about 1980s films that I saw in theaters. Um, I'm not doing 1980 or 81 or 82. I don't think I did it 82. Primarily because I didn't see a whole lot of films in theaters in those 3 years. So it would be difficult for me to justify doing a video when it's just maybe only a couple of films, maybe 3 or 4. I don't think that would be interesting enough for a whole video. I will be doing only selective years from the 1990s. So I think I may choose 2, maybe 3. I think I will definitely do 1991, 93, possibly 95, because I saw a lot of movies in theaters during the 90s, a lot. More than I even remember. In fact, it's funny, I look at some Siskel and Ebert clips and from the 90s, from their review show, and their films I forgot I even saw in theaters. So that will be interesting. And pretty soon, within a week, if not sooner, I will do a review of The Fabelmans. I don't think I'll be able to see that in theaters, but it is already streaming. How quick is that? That's way too quick for a Steven Spielberg movie. But it's already streaming on Xfinity. So I may rent it because going to the theater is very difficult for me. I'm not always able to. So, although I'd like to change that, I only get 1 day off from work, so it's really complicated for me. But nonetheless, look for that this year, or well, the rest of this month, and pretty soon I'll talk about some of my favorite Christmas movies. So I'll do a video on that, and of course, Christmas Story is one of them. So we'll discuss that. So expect that in a few days, certainly by next week. And next year, yeah, I'll be just doing the same thing, reviewing movies. I'll have a new Legends of Hollywood coming out. I'm aiming probably for Halloween 2023. I'm not sure yet. And it will be on Bela Lugosi. So that will be fun. And of course, I have to now sit down and start watching a whole lot of his movies that I've never seen and others that I've seen already. And that will be interesting. And as usual, the usual reviews. So good movies, bad ones, and great ones, hopefully. So that's all I got to say about that. Thank you to all of you out there for watching my channel. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Check out, I think I'll have in here somewhere, the links to 3 of the most popular videos, if not 2 of them. And that's about it. And this is Jerry Saravia at the Movies, signing off.